Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and let's talk about Vechain, what is happening, where we're at right now, all the price dips that are going on in the marketplace as we speak, and there is some fantastic opportunities before we continue with this amazing bull run that Vechain is experiencing. So for those of you that have been in Vechain for a while, I salute you. But if you're here to learn a little bit more about Vechain and all the things that it can do, then strap yourselves in because we're in for a mighty show. So Vechain on Twitter is a really good Twitter channel. Like, they put tons of information on there about what they're up to and what they do. And also, if you are new to Vechain, you can go on vechain.org and you can actually see their website, read the white paper, what they're up to, how it works, and everything like that. So it's really handy to do this type of research, because when the price dips, if you know more about the project, you feel comfortable staying in long term. If you got in, say, 3 days ago and you don't know what's happening or what the fundamentals are of this project, then you might get really scared and sell. And I don't want you to do that. And it isn't financial advice, and I'm not a financial planner, but I'm just telling you what I know. And when the price dips on Vechain and the other projects that I'm a part of, I sleep like a baby, because I know that it is only going to continue to rise and rise. So coming out of Vechain on Twitter is that Vechain will be featured. It is featured in the Forbes blockchain top 50. And there's going to be a virtual event happening, and during this virtual event, Vechain will be represented in the top 50 for blockchain, for crypto. So very exciting to see that happen. Also, when it comes to Vechain on Google, so Vechain is up 144% in the past week as far as how many people are researching the keyword Vechain on Google, which is really exciting, because while some of us that are in the industry feel like, oh my god, surely everybody's in here, like, the masses have not yet started to adopt cryptocurrency. And I need you to know that, because it is so important. We are still early. We're still the early adapters, even though cryptocurrency has been around for a while now. There are so many people that have no idea what we're talking about. And so they go to Google first and they're typing in Vechain. It's 144% up, which is cool. If we move forward as well, so the Vechain VET POA 2.0 testnet has been outstanding with over 2,500 TXS per block. So Vechain is trying out the next step in its layers of blockchain that it's building, and it's going really well. And that is very important as Vechain begins to move into the DeFi finance space. They've recently reduced the gas fees, which drove the latest run that Vechain has had. So a fantastic organization that really is really solid when it comes to their infrastructure and what they do. So over the last couple of days, we've seen a parabolic move of the Vechain price, and obviously right now what we're experiencing is a retracement. So if we go over here, we can see where the price was at its maximum. We were sitting at like 23, 24 cents. We're currently at 21. We got a signal here to buy, which means that from a fundamentals point of view, Vechain is very much a buy signal. And so then what happens? Well, obviously what goes up must go down. And we went as high as 27 cents. And we've been consolidating now ever since. And it's perfectly normal for this to happen. Like, absolutely, like, nothing to see here that isn't out of the ordinary. And I need to mention that, and that's why I've come on a little bit earlier today to mention this, because normally when the prices go down, people panic sell, because again, they don't know what they don't know, and so they see the price go down, they're like, oh god, it's about to break. So if we look over here at what is going on, so basically what we're up to and where we're going right now is completely normal. So we're looking at the retracements, like absolutely nothing out of the ordinary. And unless we start to drop below like 15 cents, then we can perhaps start to look at this as, okay, this is starting to turn bearish. But for now, like, there is absolutely nothing out of the ordinary here, and all happening very natural. It's just taking its normal accumulation phase and consolidating phase. So again, nothing to report on as far as, like anything alarming or is this happening for a particular reason. It's just what happens. And so what happens next? So once we continue this consolidation, and it could go for a couple of days, it could go for a week, but once we finish that consolidation, and the next step will be to go to 28 cents before we begin to push forward and push forward strong towards the targets which we know are going to be happening. So from let me just see what I've done here. Where are we? So from a consolidation phase, like I said, like it will happen for a couple of days, but then after that it will go back strong to where we were meant to go, which is go pushing forward to 30, 35, 50, and eventually, at the end of this bull run, as I've mentioned on a number of occasions, we will be at $1 and beyond. So if I show you this one here right now, so this is probably what's going to be happening now for a couple of days. So below 18 cents, below 19 cents, it would, if we consolidated below 19 cents, then we would be in a little bit of trouble. But while we're in this right now, we're absolutely fine. So we're going to consolidate for a little while in this sort of 24 to 20 range, and then we're going to continue to push up and push to 30 and beyond. Once we get to 30, I think 30 to 40 is going to go really, really quick. But I wanted to make sure you know that. So again, what's happening and where we're at right now, anything above 18 cents, we're absolutely fine. If we were to consolidate a little bit lower below that, it would be 12. And then from 12, we can continue our march towards 30 and beyond. So I'll probably say that it's okay, obviously, to be concerned and to, have these kind of feelings about when the price drops. It's not a good feeling. It's a great feeling when the price goes up, but when the price goes down, of course, it's not a nice feeling. But I wanted to come out, make a quick video on Vechain. Everything is fine. We're consolidating, and then we're going to continue to push to 30. And in the comments, let me know, how long you've been in Vechain. What are your thoughts about this bull run? Where do you think the bull run's going to end? If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I look forward to see you on the next one.